there does not appear to be any limit to how many things can run in parallel unconsciously. So that's why your heart can beat and you can breathe and you can walk and you can talk and you can digest your food and all these things can happen simultaneously. And it's best that they're happening unconsciously. I mean, who would want to be aware consciously of all that stuff? Would you really want to be consciously aware of your digesting your food? Probably you feel like you've got better things to do. The fact that things can be stabilized and made unconscious is actually a blessing. So it's a really positive thing. And like I said, when things are not optimal, that's where it it can sometimes seem problematic when something is stabilized, because then it's stabilized as something that's not functioning optimally. But keep this in mind also, that it's also, if you look at it in a bigger frame in terms of a larger process where many things are moving together bit by bit, collectively toward a common outcome, then what is optimal now will not be optimal at some point in the future. So, the way that you were able to talk when you were 2 years old was great when you were 2 years old. Would not be optimal today, most likely. So it's an optimal thing for that stage, and then at some later point, it becomes non-optimal. Why? Because you have to view it in the big picture, in terms of the whole thing. So we optimize one thing that becomes unconscious, and then we can optimize the next thing. And then that becomes unconscious, and then we optimize the next thing, and that becomes unconscious. And maybe at some point we come back around and we need to again optimize the first thing. Why? Because the whole thing, the whole system has changed. So then that first bit needs to be optimized in the big picture.